Hello, Professor Stella and everyone. My name is Kui, and this is our group project presentations of the brand management course of IMBA department. Today, we're gonna talk about one of those project that we focus on for this course, whose name is BOTANI CAFÉ Nature in a Cup, and this is a part two of the this course. And we focus on present an in-depth analysis about this brand. Our group has 4 members: me, Tusi, Mabuza, and Kenocha. For the differentiates brand positionings, this brand Botanic Cafes adopt a wellness-oriented and botanical-based positioning strategy that targets emerging lifestyle and need among young consumer. So, for the first part of our group presentation today, I will talk about the target audience. As you can see in this slide, we focus on the 4 kind of audience, that is millennials and Gen Zs, urban, semi-urban area, middle to upper middle income, digital engaged, and lifestyle oriented. It primarily targets millennials and Gen Zs aged from 18 to 35. These consumers usually live in urban areas or semi-urban areas, has moderate to high disposable income, and very highly engaged in digital platforms, for example, digital marketing, social platform like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Importantly, they do not just consume beverages for caffeine, they consume experiences, identities, and especially very meaningful. Now we move on the psychological segmentations. As you can see, rather than segmenting purely by demographics, this brand Botanic Cafe uses behavior and psychographic segmentations. For example, we focus on mindfulness seekers because they look for stress reductions and mental clarity. Also, we focus on some athletics sharers because this value appealing spaces and social media contents. We also focus on caffeine sensitive professional because they want to focus without anxiety, and they do not use the caffeine for beverages. And finally, we focus to eco-conscious consumer because they demand transparencies and ethical sourcing. We have just talked about the customer persona in the previous presentations. Just we focus and talk about the Mice. He's 27 years of age, and her job is freelancer graphic designer, and she lives in urban lifestyle, and she was motivated by wellness and aesthetics. So in these presentations, we do not talk more about customer persona. Now we move on some core point of differentiations, as we call POD. As you can see, this brand Botanic Cafe differentiation strategy is built on the point of difference, not cosmetic features. Its most important POD is what is 100% botanical and caffeine-free menus which directly serve in underserved market segments. It's very new, and secondly, additional is QR-based ingredients traceability builds trust, and reduce greenwashing concern. And last one, the greenhouse style environments and guided wellness ritual further evaluates consumption into experience. So I have the question, just why these POD work. These PODs are effective and efficiently because it meet three strategic criteria. First, they address a structural underserved need in the market of the coffee and beverages. And second, they are difficult for large standardized chains to replicate authentically. And thirdly, they create emotional engagement and drive long-term loyalty rather than price-based switching. Now we move on the next part, whose name is brand images and personality. As you can see, Botanic Cafe brand personalities is calm, nurturing, and ethically conscious. The tone of voice is educational and empathetic rather than aggressive and promotional. This aligns perfectly with emotional needs of wellness-oriented consumer who seeks for restorations rather than stimulation. We have also the archetype and symbolisms. Symbolismically, Botanic Cafe represents the mindful gardener, and this archetype communicates care, balance, and natural cycles. Every touchpoint from interiors design to beverage rituals to reinforce this symbolic narrative and ensuring brand consistency. Now we move on some of those differentiates values propositions. Botanic Cafe delivers value on multiple layers for functionally, emotionally, socially, culturally, and self-expressly. Firstly, for functional, it's offer caffeine-free and sugar-light beverage, and it's very healthy for customer. And secondly, for emotional, this provide games and psychological restorations. Socially and culturally, it aligns customer with sustainability and slow living values. And finally, it enables self-expression through the mindful lifestyle signaling. To compare with some superior competitive, at you can see that uh, we compare with some of the coffee and milk tea and some of the competitor compared to those normal coffee chain and milk tea brands. Botanic Cafe competes on meanings and not speed and very convenience, and it shifts the competitive battlefield from the price war to identify and experience and values, what you found more sustainable and is very healthy in long term.
Building on our brand foundation, I will now walk you through our brand communication strategy. In a market where consumer attention is highly fragmented, our goal is to move beyond simple advertising and build a systematic presence in the minds of our customer. To optimize conversion, we apply the IDA framework: attention, interest, desire, and action. This acts as our strategic compass to guide customers from the first point of awareness to long-term brand loyalty. First of all, stage one: awareness. Our first goal is to generate curiosity and persistent botanic as the ultimate aesthetic escape. Our core message is the only place to find true peace in the heart of the city. In this day, we will integrate visual identity and symbolic identities. For visual identity, we focus on cinematic visual of our greenhouse architecture. The aesthetic is dominated by a green palette and natural lighting. We use multi-layer greenery and the water feature artificial stream to create soothing sound for, for nature immersion. Our space is partitioned by subtle divider into two zones, a community areas using eco-friendly materials like rattan and bamboo, emphasizing sustainability, and a mindfulness area with Japanese style tatami system for meditation or yoga, creating private and quiet space. For symbolic identities, BOTANI logo is designed as a symbol of peace. The central symbol is the answer circle and a branch of leaf. This is a circle drawn with a calligraphic brushstroke, not completely closed. In Zen art, this open space symbolizes artistic imperfection and the open space for the mind to embrace stillness. And combined with the slogan urban calm botany wellness, instead of asking customers to flee the city to find peace, botany bring that peace directly into the city center. We are an island. You don't need to travel far to escape the pressure. When you step in botany, the chaotic world outside simply stops. And talk about specific activities on this date. On social media, we will use 100% high quality cinematic content, video content on TikTok and Reels, emphasizing the sensory experience, showcase the soft light filtering through the multi-layer greenery, the reflection of the subtle flowing water feature, and the use of nature handicraft materials with the goal to create strong brand imagery and of nature and calm, generate FOMO or fear of missing out, and drive social sharing of the location. It means Instagrammable moment. And we are also partnering with 5 to 7 wellness or yoga micro influencer who specialize in yoga, meditation, and healthy living for the A Day of Calmness campaign, showcasing the most Instagrammable corner of the garden. And next, statue interest. We will build trust through functional expertise with the message purposeful drinking. In this day, we will focus on product identities and my identities. In terms of product identity, we feature the botanical art collection with naturally colored drink like butterfly pea, blue, and hibiscus red, served in hand texture ceramic cup. Um, and for my identity, we promote the peace over energy philosophy, educating the audience on caffeine-free alternative. We will publish educational infographic on health benefit and deep dive blog on clean labor sourcing and wellness lifestyle. And next, stage 3, desire. In this stage, we foster a deep longing to belong to the botanic circle. Our message is a space for you where the sound heal. Um, in this day, we will focus on behavioral identities. We will introduce our wellness consultant. They are staff who actively listen and guide customers to the right plan for their mood. In this day, we will host Mindful Monday workshop in store session focused on mindfulness practice. This is where the urban garden POD come alive, uh, reinforcing positive brand feeling through a memorable, tangible experience. For example, encouraging customer to stop everything for 5 minutes to enjoy a drink and share their feeling. Or short and simple meditation session right in Botany Gardens. We also share calmness journey, authentic customer testimonial. And the last uh, action. Finally, we try food traffic and advocacy with a message joyous in spreading peace. We will focus on product identities and behavioral identities. For product identities, every order includes a mindful affirmation card. This surprise element acts as a delight factor, driving user-generated content. And for behavioral identities, we enforce the zero waste policy. We discount for personal coffee and grass straw. Customer will act because they feel part of the meaningful ethical movement. We will launching the Botany Circle, a Thai system where viewers focus on expertise experience. For example, free workshop that the ranchers cash discount. Customer return because they want to collect different messages and simply to rediscover a sense of being emotional cared for. Customer will become voluntary brand ambassador when they share this positive experience on social media. We will also have some promotion in this day, like digital detox combo or sleep better bundle to encourage trial of multiple signature plan. Customers often have a habit of ordering safe food item by packaging them into combos with an attractive name. Botanium encourage customers to try unusual tea varieties such as root tea or dry seeds that they might normally overlook. That concludes our brand communication strategy, which serve as the foundation for how we connect with our customer. And now Mabuza will take over to explain how we translate this connection into sustainable growth through our marketing strategy.
So I'm going to be focusing on the marketing strategy. So we'll be focusing on part of our marketing strategy. We will be focusing on young professionals. So we'll focus on social media and relatable content like TikTok and Instagram Reels. We will create like a day in the life of corporate edition series to show a professional using our organic coffee to survive back-to-back Zoom calls and meetings. So we use this trending audio about corporate burnout but position our coffee as the organic reset. So the traceability post use a carousel on Instagram to show the journey of the bean from a specific form of the cup. Professionals value transparency and organic claims need to be to build a trust. And then also on part of our marketing strategy, we will create like a mobile loyalty app, which is part of the CRM, customer relationship management, in order to check how we can be able to retain our customers. So the the pre-order pack, we offer a skip to the line feature specifically for app users for a day, for a busy day professional. Like 5 minutes save in the morning is more valuable than 50 cent US dollar discount. So personalized rewards. If the app sees a user usually buys on an oat milk latte on Monday mornings, send a push notification at 8 a.m. roughly on a Monday. Your latte is 20% off the next hour. So in order for them to see that we can be able to recognize their consistency in like buying our coffee on Mondays, and they'll be able to recognize that we are passionate and we do recognize them. And then we have like influencer partnerships. So we'll use like the micro influencer approach instead of like a huge celebrity with local productivity vloggers or career coaches on LinkedIn and Instagram. For example, a local architect or tech lead post a photo of their desk setup with our coffee, mentioning how the organic caffeine heat doesn't give them jitters during their presentations. And then we'll create local campaigns like with universities. So for example, university partner with like a university during their finals week, pop up a silent disco study session at a local university library, provide free organic cold brew samples and branded earplugs. Co-working with takeover partner with like a local WeWork or co-working space for organic Wednesdays, where we provide the coffee for the communal kitchen for a day. And then we're going to briefly check on the brand performance and our return on investment analysis. So the first example for the return on investment analysis is like a 2,000 US dollars Instagram ad spend promoting a buy one get one coupon for the mobile app. So the metric is track how many people redeem the specific Insta20 code. Like if maybe 500 people spend an average of $10 each, that's like 5,000 in total. So the return on ad spend is like $2.50 for each and every $1 spent. Conversion tracking. So we're going to like look at the tools review. Conversion tracking, don't just look at the visits, but we will set up a goal in the Google Analytics to see how many people clicked the find a stock button or signed up for the newsletter for after reading a blog post about organic farming. The behavior flow. Check if the users are landing on our homepage and immediately leaving, or if they are clicking through to our ethics page. Then we will develop like a customer feedback loops. The ethical survey in our post purchase email ask one specific question: how important is the compostable packaging to you on a scale of 1 to 5? Receipt, like the receipt incentives. Tell us how did we at the website link and will plant a tree in your name. This appeals to the organic, eco-conscious buyer more than a simple 10% of the coupon. Social listening, set up a Google alert for our brand. If someone tweets best organic growth I've had, reply instantly with "so glad it fueled your day. Have you tried the the Ethiopian blend yet?"
So move to our implementation too. We have selected digital first and experience based 2 blocks. First, we use cinematic short video on TikTok and Instagram to capture an aesthetics escape vibe. Second is we host mindful Monday workshop to private a tangible botanical experience. For the third, our botanic critical loyal have allow youth to send personalized reward like sleep better pattern direct to PC professional. For the last one, our wellness consultants act as personal guide, turning a simple process into a soulful consultation. So we move to next to the slide is table 2, the AIDA communication blueprints. The AIDA communication blueprints. Our AIDA blueprint ensure a seamless customer journey. In awareness, we use our visual and symbolic identity that ensure logo and greenhouse visual to the position botanics as an urban sanctuary. For the interest, we use education infographic to build trust in our cafe in free functional health benefits. Then to build the research, we leverage behavior, identify thoughts in-store workshop, and authentic customer testimonial. Finally, for action, we take a sale where a notification and delights customer with the affirmation cards, drive both conversion and social media. So for the last part is strategy, regional. Our strategy is high specific and not generics. So that this script line, every goal is strictly aligned with the AIDA logic to avoid customer confusion. Identify alignment. Our content direct reflects our 100% botanical period thought, consistent use of the ancient symbol. Touchpoint realism. We focus on TikTok and mobile application before that is where our 18 to 35 urban target life. And then for the last one, select priority. We should to be select prioritizing high impact. To conclusion, Botanic Cafe is a strategic, sound, and financially flexible brand We request a total investment of 15,000 for our greenhouse launch. We projected 70% ROI in year 1, with back even point in just X months. By staying consistent and purposeful, we are ready to transform the urban coffee market. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.